everybody, welcome to my new channel, The Lovers Astro and Tarot. My name is Cecily and I'm happy to bring this reading to you. This is for anybody whose sun, moon, or ascendant is in Virgo. Okay, so I had to shuffle and also lay out the cards because my tripod is not working, so I'm doing everything on my own by hand. So next month will be a little bit different, so know that this setup is going to change. Alright, first let's take a look at where you stand, Virgo. Right now you have the Prince of Cups. Wow, you are happy, huh? You've been in a really good place romantically. Let's take a look at this. See, he's a knight riding in on his horse. He's got it all figured out. He's in a really good space. He has a lot of love to give, and he's looking for someone to offer his cup. I think that's the most important thing about this card, is he's looking for someone to give his love to. Now, Virgo, this could be you. You know, this could be you in a romantic situation. Maybe you've just met someone and you've decided that they're worth it. They're worth your love, and they're worth actually, you know, taking the chance. And for you, Virgo, I think that's a really big deal. So if that's where you're at, congratulations. But next to it, you also have the Devil, which could mean either you're having some really good sex right now, or you're feeling extremely passionate about the relationship that you're about to embark on, or you're a little obsessive. It depends on what place you're in. So, let me take a look at the rest of this spread. So, Virgo, maybe you are in a really good place. Maybe romantically you are ready to, you know, turn a new leaf, to give yourself to someone on a very intimate and real level. But at the same time, I think maybe you're being a little bit too judgmental, a little bit too controlling. Because here's the Emperor, and it's a wonderful card to have because depending on if you're a man or a woman looking for either or, this can mean that somebody is being a little bit controlling. And if it's upright, that's okay, because it means that even though he is controlling, he has your best interest at heart. But in reverse, it might mean that he's not ready to commit and he's thinking about himself. So if you're a female Virgo, please be aware that maybe the person that you have in your life isn't really ready to commit right now, and it's something that he's going to do in his own time when he's good and ready, is what the Emperor reversed usually means. And that's your crowning card. So, you know, it's something that could last in this situation all month. But also, at the foundation, you have the High Priestess in reverse, as well as the Emperor in reverse. Excuse me. So, the High Priestess in reverse is... Let me turn it upright so you can see her. This is one of my favorite cards. This is somebody who is very capable, very strong, just like the Emperor. They really are each other's matches, let's say, in terms of strength and knowledge and power. And one is crowning you and the other one is the foundation, but they're both reversed. And then the reverse, you know, maybe he doesn't want a commitment and he's not ready. And and she's looking forward to it. Maybe she's waiting. You know, maybe she's waiting on something to happen between the two of you. Maybe she's waiting for some new life to be breathed into this relationship. But in the recent past, Virgo, you have the Princess of Wands reversed. Now, upright, she's a very lovable person. She's full of energy, lots to say, great at communicating, great, she's got a wonderful sense of humor, always on the go, the type of person that you always want to be around more because they're so busy and they have so much going on in their life. Reversed, this could mean that the person that you had in the past was sucking your energy a little bit, I'm not going to say they weren't the right person for you, or maybe this is you, Virgo. Maybe you felt a little drained in the relationships in the past, or maybe you were unwilling to commit as well, because wands also mean fast-moving energy, and fast-moving energy is really hard to pin down. So maybe you weren't in that place. And in the future, you're still not in that place. You're still not ready. You're still unwilling. But at the same time, I really do feel like you have someone coming to you, asking for your love, or you're asking for someone's love. You're very clearly have some love going on this month, because you have 3 major arcana right next to each other and 2 cups. And right here, the cups, the 6 of cups, right? This card is the representative of you. And this says you really miss somebody, or somebody's coming back in your life. So Venus is in retrograde right now, which is a really prominent time for exes coming back, for renewed love. Maybe you got a divorce and this person is coming back in your life, and you're really not sure if it's going to go the same way that it went before, so you're being a little bit controlling, or maybe you never got to be in a relationship. But there's one thing that I know about this card. It's 2 children looking at each other and loving each other in that moment. And also, if you look in the background on this deck in particular, there's someone in the background that's watching them. And for me, I like to think of that as fate or destiny. There's a reason that this person is coming back into your life, and I really do believe that you're going to get that phone call, Virgo, or you're going to reach out and call them. Actually, Virgo, I think it's going to be you. I think you're going to reach out to them. And the reason why I say that is because this card in reverse is facing this direction, right? So it's moving towards you. The energy is moving towards you, not that other person. That other person is starting over. That other person is making a break for it, Virgo. So if you're going to do something, do it now. Because I don't think that it's going to be a bad thing for you to go back. I think you're just a bit obsessive with what it's going to turn out like. You're being a bit controlling. But someone loves you, or you love someone. Someone loves you, Virgo. Someone in a really good position in their life that's really emotionally available is in love with you. And maybe it just looks a little bit different than you expected, maybe this person maybe this person is just different or otherworldly, or has a lot going for her and she's intimidating, or he has, you know, a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom, and maybe that's scary. Maybe that's scary with the things that this person is capable of. But I do think this is all related around one particular person, even though there are so many cards in this spread. Maybe, actually, let me rephrase that. I think this is probably a person from your past, your recent past, that you're letting go of. I think this is a person who's maybe been in your life before and it didn't turn out, but they're very loving. And I think you're missing one of these people. And since it's a cup, I'm going to go with the cups person, which could mean they're an extremely emotional, or it could mean that they have a lot of water in their astrology chart. A Cancer, a Pisces, a Scorpio. You know, maybe they're a Scorpio and they're just too intense. You're like, okay, this is too much. I can't do this with you. This is too much. But you keep thinking about them. You're wondering what they're doing. And they've started over. They're at square one. You know, they're happy right now, Virgo. They're really happy. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't take the chance. Because even with beginning over again, they're still very open. If you look at this card, he's trying to let life go and just see where it takes him. He's trying to enjoy things in the moment and be present. So if you have something to say to this person, they'll be very open and likely to talk to you. So just go out and do it. Take the chance. See how they feel about you. I'm going to pull your outcome card, Virgo. I'm going to see exactly what life is offering me right now. Universe, please give me the right card for Virgo for April, oh, not April, wow, August 2015. The right card for Virgo, August 2015. Okay, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, so it looks like you have the last two cards that came out, the Empress and the Death card. So to me, this could be a choice between you choosing this person and a choice between you choosing to let it go and regroup and decide, you know, maybe this relationship just needs to transform into something else. Maybe you guys are going to have a friendship. Or maybe it's at the point where there's nothing left, the cycle is completely over, there's no more romance, there's no more love, and you've decided to move on completely. You know, you just decided to let go. But if you don't, it looks like the relationship could be in a pretty good place. So you just have to decide what is the right path for you. You know, are these memories real? Are they valid? Or are you just imagining things? The Six of Cups is a very great card to have You know, I do see this person coming back into your life if it's somebody that is really important to you. If it's just someone you're casually thinking about, I think it's going to stay where it's at, and it's going to stay, and the separation will be permanent. So let me know exactly what happens. Let me know if you have something, a situation like this in your life where someone comes back to you mid-August or the end of August and things seem to rekindle or not. I'm kind of excited to hear about it. All right, thanks guys, and I'll see you next month. Bye.